it's nice getting, I like rest of both worlds. And also it is written before the bar, it's written in the previous measure. You know, so you've got the little note and then the main note. The bar line's there, so the little note's on this side of the bar line, not as later on. You find it next to the big and the big note. Okay, so just do this bar. First of all, do nothing. No ornaments, no trill or anything. Just beat that figure up to the beat. In the ornament, no trill for a moment. There's a reason for this, because we want to give the trill just the right emphasis. Okay, and just try the one before the beat, resolving onto the beat. Okay. No, that's on the beat. That's all right. Now we've got that one. Let's have the one before. So it's da-dim, bum, da-dim, da-dim, bum, da-dim. Okay, and now tie it over. So you're going to go before the beat and then take it over onto the beat. Yes? And what you can hear is you can do that any length. You know, when I say any length, I mean, you know. What is nice is you can do it unsymmetrically, or asymmetrically, unsymmetrically. Okay, so now put the trill on it, on the note before. Now this is interesting. I mean, in a way, it's utter trivia, because, but at the same time, for this music, it's vital. Because what you are trying to do is make it a connecting trill, a turn trill, which is where you turn it. But it's not doing that, it's an accentual trill. Okay? And that's where you should have listened in the sense of, you know, what is the music doing there? And that's how you work out how to do ornaments. It's one way. No. You see, that's what's interesting. What I think you need to do is, it's the melody, in other words, the melodic, playing the melodic line, not the written one, that makes sense of the arpeggio. You know, what is that arpeggio? It's like a puff of smoke. It just goes into the air, disappears. What's it disappearing from? And it's disappearing from that weight. It's a sort of filler. So when you play the seventh, rest. What does the rest do?
Well,
Makes you wait, actually.
yeah.
Makes you wait.
Well, the way I think about it, I almost think of this whole part is it's kind of it's two different instruments, or two different voices.
That's the way I used to think.
So the rest kind of, sometimes in my teacher and I were talking about how maybe you can extend the rest of it and really distinguish between these two different voices.
That's the way I used to think about it, but I no longer think it is two different voices because of what's written. But you can hear it's one voice, it's melody. You know? I'm going to be mean and pick on one thing. Actually, it's not mean. I shouldn't do it that way. But you're doing what you're taught to do, which is to add some syncopations. And you know, actually, any musical device is not. It's not like a refrigerator. You know, where you always know that if you turn it on, that it's always going to be cold in there. It's not like that. You know, it's not a thing like that. For this music, it's inappropriate because they didn't do that. You hear lots of people, you know, people who play Baroque instruments do it. And it's because they haven't done their homework. What most sources tell you is that you move on to the beat. Dum, dim, dum, ba, da, dim. And what you can hear musically here, it makes a lump. You know, why go... You didn't play it as that, I'm exaggerating. You know, but why suddenly, when you've got a descending scale, you know, you don't play... you know, it's as stupid as that. You know, it's a mindless thing. Oh, must, you know, you always accent syncopation. But it's music. You know. And it's also written by for music from another time. That's the whole point about style, you know, performance practices to understand those things. I mean, I suppose one can assume that any contemporary 20th century composer, and maybe 19th, did mean that. But in the 18th, you have to start asking, in the late 18th, you can ask yourself the question, it's probably meant, you know, classical music. In Baroque music, you can be, I think, almost certain that it wasn't meant. And this is the kind of place. The other place, actually, is, where is it? I thought it was even more obvious that it didn't work. Sorry, only a couple of years. Oh yes, here. We have this lovely section where the flute. If you go, you know, what is that saying? Nothing. You know, and it does nothing. It says nothing. You've got this slowly descending from Y up into scale, too, going. Oh well, that's really quite nice. You've got a little dialogue, haven't you? Let's do it. I'll do the low ones. You do the top ones. No, let's do it the other yes, do that. So you're going da, you're going to go, I'm going to put in all the syncopations, okay? I'm only going to do the C, B flat, and A flat. Is that okay? You start. No, it's fine, you don't have to. Let's reverse it now, okay? Yeah? Okay. So, syncopations here soften. And again with repeated notes, in fact, again a bit like the, well here, you get in the flute part. I didn't like your this. That. I didn't like that. I mean, I say too personal because it might be just that I feel so subjectively about it that it's not actually a fair comment. It's just I didn't like what you did and I wouldn't do it. But I mean, I tell you why. I'll give you my rational reason. It's because it's an ad. There seems to me an air of I've said so, oh no, I haven't quite finished yet. That rather than I've said something. Oh, by the way. So we just play the D a bit more.
I think I meant to do more on it, but I'm sort of thinking like, what's feeling did I mean to use there?
Oh, right, yes, yeah.
Yeah, I was using an economical.
An economical with the truth.
I think you did.
I did.
But I did the quickie.
No, you did the proper one.
Oh, okay.
I shouldn't say that. I did.